Anyway, it's about 5 o'clock, my time, and just wanted to tell y'all what's on my mind. Anyway, it's Monday, the second day of the week. Yesterday, yeah, the preacher, I did preach. Like that preacher preached yesterday. What did that preacher say? For real? Did that preacher tell you that you needed to heal? Somebody, yeah, you really do. Go ahead and do that. It's not for you, lady, for you. Anyway, yesterday I had seen a video where a dentist, a dentist, a dentist had was practicing out there in I want to say Miami, Florida. A lot of things is going on out there in Florida, y'all. But y'all be careful out there, okay? Anyway, it was a dentist out there in Florida. A lady, a woman out there, a woman, child. That's why I say the women, child, they gonna snatch your title. See, they gonna call y'all animals from here now. No, but for real though, a woman dentist was practicing dentistry with no license, of course. You know, a lot of people, I tell you, a lot of people are getting exposed to having these jobs and not having the skills and the morals and values and all that type of stuff, right? So anyway, this lady was out in Miami doing dental work, fake license, and that was not really into dentistry. But guess what she was doing? She was doing veneers, right? Cheap price. That's why I say all money ain't good money, honey. Oh, I got the cheap price for you. Yeah, and it's a setup too. But what she was doing was, he was doing veneers with nail glue. Nail glue as in nail glue like they use for houses like that. Yeah, the nail glue for the yeah, child, some nail glue like for a house nail. The lady, the lady. I'm not even gonna call y'all ladies when y'all do shit like that. Y'all damn animals. No, shit, animals do shit like this now. Come on now. Anyway, the lady was giving out the news at a very cheap price, you know, and she was using nail glue, like actual nail glue, like the nail glue you would do in a house, you know. She was using nail glue to, put the veneers in for people. So for people were actually doing it because it was cheaper. Um, like I said, she was saying it was cheaper to do it, but she didn't actually like it. That was the problem. Okay. Um, they got a thing. And there's some more coming. That's just what they're doing. Coming up with it, stuff it out. Kind of just people love. Because you love somebody and tell them what's actually going on. And it's good because, huh? It's good because you decide if they want to do the right thing or they want to continue to do whatever they want to do. And that's what I've been doing for all of you. I've been telling you, like, when it's just the right thing, you may want to go get you some fucking healing because all the speakers that you have put for so long, you're coming out and you're like, come on, Dad, leave me alone. Because I ain't got nothing to do with what y'all got going on, okay? No, but I said it every day. I don't got anything to do with what y'all got coming your way. My thing here is put love at play. And this is right way. You said, like, look, you don't have to know me. I'm trying to tell you so you can stay free. Because it's going to be lit. Yeah, no, it's going to be lit. Like, for real lit. Not lit up with y'all guns and shit. You can be lit. Yeah, I need um, if it ain't true, don't play it. Don't play it. Don't make it look like true. Okay? A lot of people about to be doing that, but that lady, this is in Texas. No, this is in Florida, Miami, Florida. She was practicing this. She didn't have now one for the right. They all said, I didn't got it, baby. That is cool to you. I only did it the right way now, because we finna go. We finna go the right way out. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. The world is like, this ain't me. Oh, she just don't know, baby. I'm telling everybody. The world finna go right way. The fight is over and all this. You finna either get right or you finna get up out of here. I'm saying, I just being honest, baby. I know a lot of people that, baby, I'm just telling you what God's will is. I read it. I didn't read it. I'm telling you, we're gonna have peace. We're gonna have love. First time we're gonna have is real love. And we y'all is gonna break and shit. And then I was watching a video where this is after the dentistry video, after I found out motherfuckers really be faking shit. If you are not a dentist, a doctor, a lawyer, a preacher, if you are not, I'm telling you, you better quit today. Because I'm telling you, your shit is on the way, baby. Your shit is on the way. So don't play about it. I'm got no goddamn life. That's for real. Y'all better take your time to heal, cause see, when you heal, you ain't gonna be doing all this shit, cause I'm telling you, we finna be good down there. And y'all gonna miss the shit. Anyway, the second thing I was watching this military guy. This is the whole family. Military. Okay, so he had, he, what happened? Let me see what happened was, he so what happened was, one day the daughter and the mother, if you just got my kids from the like my kids, don't do it if you just get that trauma come back to you. Yeah, it's too risky. It's trauma come back to you. It's different. Yes, so the first time I'm sure it's true. It happened to me. So you feel like this is my feelings are, you know, you do, you know, you do it, you do it, but someone, okay, so you didn't have to get all that, you know, I'm sure it's something that, so that's what I really want to see you do, that, you keep on doing it, yeah, we have to do it, do it, first, then after that, yeah, stop, hmm, but if it was because a lot of this is what this or so, the military, yeah, but I was like, somebody else like me, you can look at even the man, you know, the and another, the other way too, another way, I just thought, the girl, the place, all of the different you know, yes, but the girl, you know, you know, I feel like I was in time to do, I didn't know that I did. So we just said, this girl, this is her, this is another, this is her, this is like, this is something that, she's saying, this is gonna give me whatever, you know, her family, this one, and look at you, talking, look at you, and it's, this, I can tell that maybe, boy, what is it, ram in the bush, what is it, ram in the bush, what, what, you tell it, I'm not good, yeah, saying that, it's, you know, it's really, it's going to go to the party, you know, got this, so, the little girl, after the man, I was like, it's such a good, you know, man, you know, the girl is, is that it? So, her seeing that, you know, yeah, they're definitely really children see separate girls, especially if they're giving another reason something. It is the person who can switch to be you because I was, you know, just in the good time, you know, you're not doing another, you can not doing another day, you know, but she never did, she never knew. But she didn't have to do it, right? She just did it about it. She ended up not that about those that she write her daddy a note, right? And she looked at the job. I found the note and it was saying my mama was this and I recorded my mama was kissing or whatever and I recorded it on my tablet or whatever, right? So after the man sees it, you know, he pretends like nothing happened. He pretended for a while now, like, you know, but he was going through, he said, you know, they said his emotions and stuff was running. high and all that stuff. But anyway, to make the story short, he ended up killing him. He killed, yeah, the daughter in the, because he felt like, all those years, he felt like um, the wife had messed up him as being a husband, as a father, just messed his life up, right? Messed his life up. So he killed him. He killed the daughter, and mother. I think he held the daughter. He took him on a vacation, which was kind of strange. But I mean, he took him on a vacation. Well, it wasn't strange, but it was to me since I had this story and shit. But he took him on vacation, and he ended up drowning the daughter, holding her under the water, and put her on a boat. And then I think he ended up stabbing the wife. Um, shoot, many times. The Marines, I see the military already got them kind of like, PTSD and all that type of stuff. I'm sure people that's been in the military have seen some things and did some things that they weren't ready for. Okay, let me just say that, ready for. And some of that stuff bothers them because they did some very, treacherous, nasty, stuff. Like, military people, everybody in the military that's participating in the military has seen some stuff that they probably don't talk about or they, have flashbacks and stuff. That's why a lot of military people have, mental. It messes with their mental. It will mess with anybody. And if I see somebody get struck, like, oh my God, that will mess with your mental, right? So he was already suffering from, military, side effects because anybody in the military has some side effects from the military, so he was already suffering from that. And then to know that he loved his wife, matter of fact, and the children, it was just a lot of emotions and stuff, right? But that's why I try to tell people, like, I know we be hearing all kind of shit, like it's crazy, it's really crazy. Um, but that's why I say you have to balance your emotions, like we really do. And I know it be some strange shit too, like that you have to balance your emotions for. But they see those are the tests that God give all of us, right? He give us these tests because we need them. We do. We need to know how to balance. So I'd be like, honey, once you get your emotions balanced and stuff, and people might be like, oh, you don't give a damn. No, I've got my emotions balanced because I know people be on some bullshit. People be trying to get you upset like that. And if they know you, like they say they know you and stuff, and they know what, tickles your feather or rattles your whatever, you know what I'm saying? They will get together and try to cause you to be like that. The man, he was wrong. Yes, he was, but he was wrong. He wasn't. It's like a battle going on. That's a battle. That's a battle. How can you say he wasn't wrong for doing it because she was wrong for doing it? I said, if and that is happening. That is happening with a lot of people. DNA and all. That's why I say just get a DNA and y'all go on your way instead of still trying to play. And women, if y'all doing it that way, it's not good. You're not gonna be able to stay that. You ain't gonna be able to stay. You're gonna have to just be honest about it because, like I said, you're not the first person that did that. That's bad. It's bad, baby, and it can lead to stuff like that. And you don't want that to be the end of your family. You don't. I mean, families break up, families separate, families, but and then families do hate. Yes, they do. But don't let that family member do you. I'm telling you, the shit we go through is kind of like, oh, but God gives that to the strongest ones. We don't give it to people that's gonna snap out. No, you just figure that shit out and you work it out to take a better route. That's all. But kill and uh-uh. It ain't worth it, baby. And I know we have been hurt before. We all have been hurt before. And so, baby, I can tell you how many times had mama, daddy, sisters, brothers, everybody. But I ain't tripping. I'm not. That don't make me hurt nobody and all that because you have to understand that God's got a plan, baby. God. Sometimes people be like they're mad at God. They feel like God has set them up and stuff. But no, God is He's the test, baby. He's the test. When you get put in one time, baby, it's gonna happen over and over and over. Keep doing it until you learn the lesson. And some of y'all don't want to learn the lesson. That's okay. But we've been learned ours, baby. Back in the day, we done learned it. We learned it, and we don't want people doing we want that peace. Don't be broken. People break promise. I promise you. That's why I say your emotions. Don't let when a motherfucker promising you stay. I'm a bitch. I mean, well, that's how I be. Like, you don't do nothing for me. You're not doing nothing for my mental. You can't do nothing for me. I just ain't feel like it today. You have to like kind of balance emotions balance, especially for all everyday, everyday people. everyday people because these people do this shit every day. Okay, but yeah, working with being around everyday people, people that want to fit into the material, people in the men and shit. I got balance emotional like that because sometimes it can get crazy. Be like, oh, bitch, you did that, motherfucker. You know that, but you got to like balance that back. After you cut them out, just let it go. You know, and when you cut them out, I'm about to be on go. I'll be on go like, oh, let me go and get all these words out. Some people trying to get it out. That's balancing your emotions out too. When people can learn how to communicate, you know, that's y'all problem too. Like, look, it's something that I like didn't want to tell you, and I didn't know how to. You know, that's why I ain't been told you. Why didn't you been? Because I didn't know how to. I did not know how to. But see, y'all want to go on and on. And see, a lot of y'all women, y'all have to be laid down, pick up to the same shit. The same because you can't be honest with yourself. So you're not being honest with nobody else. And see, what you have to understand, women in this land, that these men, some of them ain't playing like that. Some of these men want to be great fathers and leaders, and then they got bitches like you, and they can't be, you know, bitches like you. No, I'm just saying, like, the plan is for the woman to be with the man. And both of them understand that in this land, a woman's supposed to be with a man. Period. Fuck it. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And when you love somebody, when you really, really love, you don't want that person hurt. You don't. You don't. That's love. You don't want them to hurt it all. Like, look, I don't want to hurt you. I mean, if something else is what you need, then baby, yeah, go on and speed. No, go fast. That means go fast, baby. Go on, go on, go on now. You know what I'm saying? Go on now, because I don't want us to be hurting. You know, because back and forth, when you hurt somebody back and forth, that can lead to some bullshit, man. I'm see that's how a lot of people have left the land by some bullshit now instead of people communicating again. People don't know how to talk. No, y'all ain't slaves no more. Y'all can talk. It's freedom of speech. You can say. You're not hurting nobody by telling the truth. But they interview is, they can go away. Fuck them. No, fuck them. For real, no. Fuck them, baby. Because healing is what we trying to do. Ain't nobody got time to be trying to keep on explaining this shit to you motherfuckers. For real. Like if you love your sister, your brother, your mother, you do not want these people killed. And these people, it's going to be, yeah. You know, I try not to express it so much out there, but it's happening, baby. And, you know, that's why I say our communication. We're gonna have a communication skill too, and we're not gonna be using no phones and no tablet and all that goddamn technology that y'all do. We're not gonna use it. We're not gonna use it. We're gonna use communication. You're gonna use your motherfucking mouth. You're gonna get them goddamn words out like you can write them out and stuff. Listen, we're gonna start talking. We're gonna do a communication. This is gonna be only at the university. And I did not tell y'all the name of this college that you are attending. You know, people that come out here and get all these goddamn perfect lessons and then run around stealing everybody's blessings and all that. You know how you do, baby. And like I said, this shit coming back through, and you do not want that motherfucker to be you. That's through. That's through the roof. Yeah, that too. But do it, baby. You don't want that to be because this is the time when all I told y'all, everybody that's was gonna fall is falling. Everybody that if you supposed to be fair, you finna fall. Everything coming out, baby. Everything. Ain't nothing gonna be left out. Nothing. Nothing. Because this is how God is rerouting the stuff that God was shouting. Like, what's wrong with the love down there? I mean, you ain't been hearing it. You ain't been hearing it because you don't care about no love down there. I ain't worried about them people. I'm not worried about them people either. But we don't want to be around no goddamn Judas and no Peter. Well, I don't. I don't. You know. So y'all got to love some more. And that's not hard to do if you love fucking on you, if you love you, baby. If you love you, that ain't hard to do, baby. Because you got, hey, I don't fuck with them people, but I love myself. And that love will automatically go to somebody else. You ain't got to goddamn be around what you don't like and shit. Love don't cost nothing. You got to buy me. See, a lot of y'all been bought off of love. Hey, I mean, nice thing, buy, baby. That ain't telling you real shit. I'm just fuck how you feel about it, but you just nobody. Uh-uh. But yeah, y'all got to do better down here. You got to do better. What's wrong with doing better? You done did the worst down here. So do better now. You done did the worst, baby. Everybody had their time to do their worst shit, and that is definitely over with. And if you keep on thinking you're a bad nigga or a bitch, they're gonna pop up on your shit and tell everybody what you did and thought was over with. That's what. Like what? You know what I'm saying? And then you're gonna be going to jail. So somebody going to jail, right? They still want to be around here causing hell. You know, you can't keep on causing chaos. Nah, you can't. You can't do all that chaos and that shit y'all be trying to do. That shit can come back on you, baby. And then what you gonna do when everybody know that what I said was true? It ain't gonna be nothing you can do. What are you talking about? Like, your own one. That's what I'm saying. You do. You put that own and got that everything. Just to do that. I didn't got that guy. I never heard it. Never in my whole life. I've never heard nobody. Mm. Motherfuckers went to jail and everything, but ain't nobody ever went to. I ain't never heard a motherfucker say that. That motherfucker down here acting a fucking fool. And y'all already know the rules. When you act a fool, no, you don't get to go to heaven soon. You go down there until you stop acting a fool, baby. It don't just end like that. You don't just heal nobody, go sit your head up in heaven where you want to be at. You know, that's that mindset. Motherfuckers think they can do this and that. That's the motherfuckers think they big and bad bullies and shit. Man, you ain't got no heaven to get with, baby. You ain't got no heaven. You ain't got no heaven in you. And I can promise you ain't going to heaven, bro. How? When you ain't got no heaven in you. I just know you won't. You're going to heaven. I know this, but I motherfucker not this. You won't be in the heaven. You see? You'll be right here on earth as it is. Man, because you, and you don't give a fuck about motherfuckers that you don't see. You don't see y'all making it. You don't sit alone and be in that. You know, who is not, I don't want to be in that room. And yesterday, you want to be able to tell it too. And then whether it's up to all that, do this shit, and the rest of the thing, or picture that, it's, it's, it's not. That's what I say. You know, after you know, every day, good, healthy things, like healthy, doctor, we got no better. Right? It's time to, hey, get rid of your face. You do this. You know, take you some hot time to live over this. I'm going to close my practice and my foot on. And I need to go somewhere. I need to be like that. Like, yeah, people need to be better. Right now, people ain't even looking for GMB. No, 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 no. People don't want to know the truth. People don't, and that's fine. Like I say, you're not gonna fuck it up for me and mine. No, no, no. I know you want to. You know, a lot of people got to doing shit that they thought was cool. You know, that's cool. That's cool until now it's happening to them. But God already said that what you do, you're gonna get back. That is karma. Matter of fact, that's karma, baby. What you give out, you get back in your own route. In your own route, baby. You would give it out, and you're gonna get it back in your route, and that's good or bad. That's fine. You can do good and get some good shit back. Play like I didn't know. You know, I've never done this, bitch. That's all you do. I'm serious. You know it too. That's why I say, baby, you can deny it, try to hide it. You can lie about it. But God knows, baby. God knows every little big thing about us. Every little big thing, that little thing you did, and oh no, you did. Don't nobody know about it, not even the kids. Mm, 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 mm. I advise anybody out there thinking like that, tell you for the last time, there are no secrets. There ain't, there ain't none. There ain't none. And now is the time to where people are going to share it just like me. There ain't none. It ain't none. So it's gonna be like, God damn, they found it, they busted, I'm coming. Because there are no secrets. All this time you thought you was keeping a secret. All this time you thought nobody will never, ever find out. All this time you never ever thought it. Nobody can do nothing about it. Nobody can do nothing. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to us. You're tough and stuff. Bullying us. No, no, no. I'm gonna be the one to tell you so. Everything you have ever did is on the way back to your door. Hmm. Hmm. And it need to be. Because until the university realize that God is over you and me, it's gonna be. It's gonna be a whole bunch of secrecy coming out, a whole bunch of random secrets. Oh, nobody ever find out. We do this shit for clout, child. All y'all little secrets coming out. All of them. All of them. That little bit of you done live for what, 30 years, 40 years, too. A lot of people been holding secrets for the years, centuries, too. Centuries. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All of them coming out now. Because the earth is shifting, the universe is shifting, God is shifting, baby. Ain't nothing we can do about it. Nothing. Nothing we can decide shift. We can go where it's gonna go. And then that's where they go with the flow come in. When the universe shift and God and do only thing you can do is go with the flow too. Because if not, that flow gonna flop you. It is, baby. It is. That's why I say be careful how you out here trying to live and who you trying to give this and that to. Baby, be able to accept it when it come back to you. And be able, you gonna have to. You gonna stick your motherfucking chest out too, baby. Stick your chest out. Stick your chest out. You had it out when you was wah wah wah. Yeah, when you got that car, you was wah wah wah. Yeah, stick it out just like that. There. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, don't flinch. Don't flinch. No. If it's not right, let it go. And God do that. Yeah. Um, y'all gotta get this better out there. Ain't nothing wrong with doing better. You can do it right. Do you or do you not want to destroy the curses on your family, the next generation too? And believe it's not just about you. It's not. It's about your family too, baby. That affects us all. That's why I wish I would have y'all call instead of me having to call y'all. I'm just, I don't like calling people. Cause some people don't answer the phone and shit. Motherfuckers be like this and that. I don't know. You ain't got to hear the message. Like, you ain't got to hear it. You ain't got to hear it. A lot of people don't want to hear the truth. They don't live their life, off of some of their illusions. When you tell them the truth, they know it is. What you mad, bitch, cause you lied? Bitch, cause you lied. You mad cause you lied. Bitch, come to that. Come to that. I can't, I don't got no goddamn attention for these lying. Go get your ass down. You know you lied with us and shit around. And you know it's about to go down. It's about to go down, people. I'm talking about like it never went down before. Now there's seen some shit go down. No, not like we go. Mm-mm. It's about to go down. I'm talking about down, down. I ain't scared though. I'm like, oh, let it come down some more and some more and some more. So we can go and go, baby. Because I'm ready to go to the promised land, baby. You know that promised land? That's promised to every chosen. Yeah, woman and man chosen, baby. That's why I said that peach shit. Ain't nothing happened for no people yet. It's nothing. Nothing happened besides you got peace, baby. That's why a lot of us are chosen for this shit. Chosen because God know our heart and what we really want the world to be like. And this ain't like a motherfucker trying to psych us. You trying to psych us. Y'all bitch, y'all trying to fight us. No, we not. Bitch, it ain't nobody, like I said, putting their motherfucking hands on me. So no, it ain't gonna be no fighting in my family. If we fight just like this. And we not never gonna miss. We not gonna miss a beat back. We ain't missing a beat. Like I said, that's why I say when y'all get it in y'all head, then y'all won't end up dead or scared that you're gonna be dead. I heard somebody scared they're gonna be dead. But from everything that you have ever said, child, I'm gonna be dead. I'm for real. So I say y'all, a lot of y'all would just chop, chop, chop it. Chop, chop, chop. And one stop and just chop. Run in your mouth. Run in your mouth, baby. Run in your mouth. And wasn't nothing coming out. Now that shit about to come about. You trying to find a what route, baby? You got to go back to that route that you took. You know, child, I ain't gonna tell you childish ass adults nothing no more. Childish, childish. Your body's childish as your children is. And then tell the children, don't give me no back talk. Don't give me no lie. Don't get. And that's all you do. That's all you have ever done. Think about that one. All them lies and where they come from. Where them lies come from that you ever told? Since y'all are such a pure soul. Where did them lies come from? They probably somebody else in the family had the same go. You know they pass down lies and shit too. Have you ever realized that most of the family do everything the family do? Child, well you ain't realizing you baby. You ain't. And that's why I say I don't fool with you people that, use a lot of paint. Because I ain't using no paint. I ain't got to paint. Oh, she's trying to make herself, baby. I got to make myself look like that. Uh-uh. I'm either is or I might. I might. What I say? I'm is or I might. I ain't gonna paint shit. I'm is or I ain't, bitch. That's it. I mean, that's how it's supposed to be. You ain't got to paint, and ain't nobody putting no paint on me. No, she just wanna see, no, baby, I'm gonna be who the fuck I am, and I don't give not one fuck or one day. No man. No sir. Yeah, I already told you I'm not her. Well, I am her, but don't worry about it. Mm-mm. Because, people vision cloud. She thinks she wasn't her. Then she thinks she is her. Do she know? Hell yeah, ho. I definitely know. I'm her. Just not for you. I could be her and then not her too. I can. I don't care, woman or man. Yeah, I can. So I'm not her for you. I'm not that. I'm not, and I had to figure that out. I'm not gonna get in my emotions because you say I'm not. I had to figure that out. I'm not gonna be her for everybody. And I said that too. So no, it does not affect my emotions. It affects you. Somebody figure out your feelings out. Figure out your feelings because your feelings will have you doing killings and spillings and shit, and then you don't want to be dealing with it. So don't figure out your feelings. Don't let your feelings override you. Especially when you know you did the shit, but don't let your feelings override you. I'm gonna fight this night, but I don't need to fight. All right, now God making everything right, baby. Everything right, baby. And guess what? You never said perfect. God never said perfect. Right. Not perfect. No, you ain't gonna be perfect, baby. You gonna cuss a little bit. Yeah, you gonna get you a little, yeah, but no, nobody said nothing about perfect out there. No, no, no. I never said I was perfect, though. I said I'm on go, and I'm gonna go. That's what I'm on. So that's what I say. I'm on go like a motherfucker never did. I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna go too. I just ain't gonna go with you. I'm gonna get in the floor, get the low down here, feeling good. The shit, feeling good. The shit that people have took upon themselves to do. People, I be like, people can't too much to this. What they think of me like this. So I don't know how y'all be so easy to do it. Yeah, I think I'm stop saying this. Because some of y'all are so good, stop stay away. By, by loving on people that want your ass hate, that stay away. You hang around with motherfuckers, you deal with motherfuckers that don't give a fuck about you. Be sneaking and plotting and planning with motherfuckers too. Yeah, that's why I say you got to up your um, status and your emotions, especially on the spot, especially and not be around people that don't fuck with you. And that could be family too. Family can family the mind. You think people just saying that? That's because that's been happening and happening. You think that's just the same? Those sayings, those old traditional sayings. What happened in this house? And this, that, all them old things is because people have already experienced it, and people know that these experiences is out there. People want you to experience. I need them to go through the. Y'all finna go through some stuff. Y'all experiment on people that want to experiment on people and cause havoc and chaos and confusion in somebody else's life. Y'all finna go through oh a whole bunch of shit. I ain't gonna tell you twice. Y'all finna go through a whole but because that's how you've been doing. You've been trying to ruin somebody else's reputation, their name, and all that shit. Y'all got a whole bunch of karma y'all finna get. And then if y'all got kids and shit, then they gotta deal with it too. Big. My kids ain't gonna go through shit. I love my kid now, but we don't love them enough. Yeah, I understand y'all love y'all kids and stuff, but y'all do not love your kids enough. No, you don't. You won't. And some of y'all can't. You can't. That's me. I'm just saying that's not family. That's not, baby. You want your family taken out. You want them set up. You want them to out stuff. You want them to beg you because you want them the only person they can come through it. If it ain't for you, they ain't gonna be able to do nothing and shit. That is not how my family gonna be, bitch. No, hell no. I done seen some in a family like that before. Trying to call somebody else a hoe and then find out you the motherfucking hoe. So what did you say that for? I didn't want nobody to know I was a hoe. Somebody don't want nobody to know that they a motherfucking hoe. Your shit don't go, baby. Somebody shit finna hit their door so motherfucking hard. You should have went on and told them that, or like, yeah, I didn't hold it, shit, but no, y'all want to act like y'all don't do. It's a lot of people ain't pretending like they ain't, especially the older people. They ain't never did nothing. You bitches ain't never did. I say that because a lot of them bitches be on here and shit, act like they ain't did nothing, bitch. Them the ones that started this shit or got it involved and kept dealing with it. They didn't. Them old folk been hiding. Tell these old folk been hiding and slime through it. All them goddamn uncles and aunties and shit you got. You think they had that shit figured out and that ain't what we about. So I say, I wouldn't, if I was y'all, I wouldn't do all that shit for Clyde. Because it's been a lot of stuff been figured out, baby. There's been a lot of stuff finna be talked about. All these family secrets, they finna come out. All of them, baby. We don't want no secret thing. We want to know what's going on. All these families that's gonna be left, we gonna be so strong. I'm saying, baby, it's been too long, baby. It's been a long time coming. That song, how long that song been out, baby? Who you the first person you think ever sung that song? Now you think about when that song came out and why y'all still taking the same fucking route where it's taking a long time for the change to be coming. That's why I say the change ain't coming if you don't want it. You don't want it, it ain't coming for you, baby. It's for us that do want change and shit. Us that do want peace and equality and all that, bitch. Other than that, y'all ain't getting shit. You're not gonna get it, baby. You're not. If you ain't got it by now, you don't got it by now. You will never, never, never get it. My bad. Just woke up. My bad. Maybe if I do it in a different tone. Hold on. If you don't got it by now, you will never, never, never get it. That's a little better. That's a little better. I practice, but y'all gotta practice too. If you ain't got it by now, you ain't gonna get it, bro. Now I can do it like that too. Now I can just go on and say this shit. I was trying to sing a little bit. Fuck that shit. You ain't got it by now. You ain't gonna get it. You ain't get it. You ain't get it. You finna get what you didn't want. You finna get what you didn't want. You didn't want all this stuff to be happening and not well. Sure, somebody going to hell. You're gonna finally see somebody finally go to hell. Not me. Somebody going to hell, that is. C D E F N G. Somebody going to hell too. And we're gonna actually be able to see somebody in hell, but actually see it. I'm talking about actually see it. So people won't have that in their mind. Not well, say I'm put all the goddamn line that is support down there. You got to keep burning in this fire and shit. No, that's inside you. That's that fire finna burn you, bitch. That fire up inside you. I'm fired up. Well, now you finna catch on fire and stuff. I ain't fired up. I ain't fired up. It sound like it, but no. I know how that fired up shit go. No. That's why I say handle your emotions. Balance them chakras and shit. Y'all need to be trying to put y'all kids in that spirit too, bitch. Balance your chakras and shit. Make sure they always balanced because it is going to be a challenge, baby. And guess what? Only the strong survive. When this one over right here, the only one's gonna be alive. It's the strong gonna have to survive, baby. But it's time though. You know, shit, everybody done been through. We don't want to go through it no more, baby. If we ain't been through it, somebody we know done been through it and shit. That's why I say no, it's over with. I don't want to go through none of this shit y'all was trying to have a motherfucker go through, and I definitely still don't want it to happen to you. But baby, God know that too. You know, that's how God do. God weigh your heart and shit. He might say something, but if you don't mean it, bitch, it don't mean shit. God know my heart, baby. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, even though y'all done did all this shit to me, and I know all y'all my enemy, enemy, enemy. But love is where I'm at, you know. And like I said, I'm here to get these messages at about love, baby. Love, real love. I'm looking for. I ain't looking for it. I ain't gonna say. I ain't looking for it, but I got it. I got it. I got it. You know, I gotta watch what I say too. They said she looking for her boo. No, I'm not. I already told y'all. I already picked mine out. You know, I can't even say pick mine out because I said I don't want to be a pick me ass bitch, but I have been pick me some shit. I did. I picked it. But no, I chose it too. You know, you can choose what you want for you. Well, I already chose that too. I chose what I want for me, and I don't want a lot of you. I just want y'all to do what y'all gotta do, and then y'all can choose y'all somebody too, or whatever y'all gonna do with your boo or your bae, whatever y'all thought of motherfucker today. But yeah, I'm not picking nobody up or whatever. You know, I already just decided in my mind. You know, I said I gotta stop lying to my mind and shit, and be like, if you love somebody, then you just do that bitch. And I love somebody and shit. I'm not even gonna quit. Loving somebody and shit. So yeah, and it helps my heart, flow more, a little more out there, yeah. So I'm good on that. I don't, y'all bad and stuff. I'm gonna do better with us. I'm gonna do better with us. And, I mean, I have learned some stuff myself. I can say I've learned a lot. Especially you don't want to be taken out. I won't be taken out. I'm here to, show you what real love is all about. Some of us are walking love letters and shit, walking love stories down the street. Really walking love stories. Have you ever seen a walking love story? A person that was just loving and caring and kind, and everybody else say, "Oh, they done lost their mind." Yeah, it'll be your time. Maybe one day you might lose your mind too and get some damn real love in you. That's what real love do. It make you feel people lost their mind. They don't got time for nothing because y'all ain't doing nothing. Yeah, what y'all doing, baby? Y'all over there acting crazy and shit, and this love over here, we ain't got time for that. We ain't got time for it. We ain't got time. We ain't gonna make time. Y'all got all them crimes coming back on y'all, and see, we don't want to be over there when y'all all fall. All people falling together and shit now. Remember, y'all thought it was whatever and clever. Y'all thought it was y'all was whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever. I done heard people say that. It's whatever. It's whatever. No, it wasn't being clever. It ain't no it's whatever because it's gonna be yo whatever. And now what? Oh no, do I got two? Hell yeah. Who else is we gonna go to? Or two? If something comes from you, it's like you giving a motherfucker a gift. Let me shift this shit. Let me give you an example of this real quick. Listen, if you give a motherfucker a gift and you want to put somebody else, yeah, well, y'all do that. That for example. Because I was finna say just like you buy a motherfucker a gift and you want a motherfucker to know I bought this for you. Is you gonna give it to somebody else? Cause with Santa Claus y'all do. So fuck it, I can do that. Y'all buy all the shit and say Santa Claus bought it back. Fuck Santa. Well, I said no. You don't listen. That's a lie. That's a lie. I don't know if it's a small lie that you get away with or a lot small lie coming to a forever lie. Cause that Santa Claus shit, that's a small lie that you turn into a forever lie. You done went out here and bust your ass, probably stole some too, to get them children what they wanted, boo, and you gonna give that credit to somebody else too. I will fucking not. I don't give a fuck how she not. Tell me, no, baby, that and see this the sad part about it too, because I know the all want to be better than us, but all, they all just bad. They want to look because it's white. No, and y'all like for real, and it is about color. It is. It is about our sisters and brothers. It is because that's what y'all have made it to. You Caucasian people have made it. The Jews and the Chinese. We ain't worried about what color we is. Only fucking thing we want to do is live. I don't give a fuck what color you motherfuckers is. We just want to live. What the fuck is wrong with that? Y'all don't want to give us our life back, but it ain't yours. Do you handle your shit? That's why I say we finna get rich around this bitch. I'm talking about for real, on some real shit. And see, y'all kind of rich. Thank you, God, for confirming that for me. That's why I say I don't need nobody in the family trying to tell me and all that. No, God gonna confirm everything that's coming. And that's why I say, honey, I know I'm a real ass woman, a real one, a real one in real life in ET too. And I know that may, put a little fear in you, but hey, it's okay too. 'Cause like I said, I'm gonna do what God will want me to do, baby. God, I want to do it. Nobody's forcing me. That's it. No, I don't have to blink my eye 3 times if I'm in trouble. No, I ain't gotta do none of that. A real lover, a real lover. I remember that song Penny Lover. I like it too. Lionel Richie sung it, but listen to that. Okay, yeah, listen to that Penny Lover. Penny Lover, don't you walk on by. Penny lover, don't you make me cry. I ain't gonna make you cry, baby. I ain't gonna make you cry. Somebody see that I'm a lover. Through my eye, through my eye. When you look somebody in the eyes, it's like looking at their soul and shit. You ain't looking in nobody's eyes. Oh, I'm gonna get that dude. No, no. Y'all gotta quit, baby. Y'all gotta quit. You know, don't worry about it. Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. Sometimes it's hard. But all you gotta do is call on the Lord. I why did that make me think about, when those memories come out and they're fun and shit, those the memories you want to get. You want to get fun memories and shit. Even though the people wouldn't talk about nothing, man, you did get some funniness out of it. I overstand. I do. That's why I say, don't let people take over your emotions, bro. I mean, find a way to get through whatever people do to you or whatever you decide to do. Just find a way to get through and don't never let it take you to a level of no return to where you got to fuck around and goddamn learn. Instead of fuck around and find out. But you'll learn. You'll learn. When it's your fucking turn, it's your turn. And it's my turn. I'm turning to. I'm serious. I turn my ass around on you, nigga. I'm out. I'm out. I figured out what you talking about. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Sorry, not sorry. I ain't gonna be able to do it, baby. Anything fucking crazy, I'm not gonna be able to do it, baby. I'm not. I'm not. As a woman, as a strong woman, as a strong woman, I gotta figure this out. I gotta figure it out, baby. But nah, I'll leave the rest of that bullshit up to y'all. I'll leave it up to y'all, baby. Like I said, it's just really time to get right in your head. And if you scared, I ain't gonna say go to church because it seems like that's where they do the most fair work at the church. So I don't know. But besides suggest that you talk to God a little more. Just a little more, baby. It's okay. Praying everything turn out. Hell, your way. And that's about the last thing I'm gonna say, child. It's Monday, y'all. It's people back to work and today bullshit. That's why I say, honey, don't be in this fucking heat because this world is some shit right there. It's in some shit right now, baby. They got the head to call the big people down here and shit. Like, God damn, what the fuck did y'all do to get rich? Y'all done did some shit too, but that's all right, baby. It's gonna come out on you. Whatever it is y'all was trying to do, baby, especially, especially you, especially you. Whatever it was you was trying to do, it'll pop up, bro. It's like a pop up shop. My motherfuckers just be popping up, that type of stuff. Yeah, especially for the stuff y'all was trying to do to us. It's okay. We're still here another day. And to God, I give that praise. hmm That's the message, people. Try to get a little deeper in your emotions. Try to do your little breath work. Try to, calm down already. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Just remember God's around. When you know God around, go on and calm down, baby. Okay? You don't have to even be feeling that way. But God say you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. For us anyway. Nuh uh. Uh-uh. I'm not saying for everybody. I'm not saying that. And if you thought I would, I'll take it back. I'm not saying that. It's gonna be who it's supposed to be good for. And the rest of them, I'm not sure. I'm just, Man, I gotta go. Anyway, that's the morning message, though. But yeah, I mean, yeah, y'all be safe out there. Be careful what y'all want to share with others and shit, especially when you know there's not no truth in it. Be better with yourself, okay? And y'all always have a great day. Yeah, you can start. Yeah, start anyway. Love is. Yeah, that's what we finna be. Maybe somebody needs to Google LOVE. You might find me. Hmm. Later.